Oh, Mr. Sensitive Ears over here on episode fucking 9 now. What up, everybody? Thank you guys for showing up.
How's it going?
We are back, and obviously, he's over here. He's on his period, so.
It's Ricky.
Cranberry juice. Grapefruit juice.
All right, so we got a little bit of a special episode today. We have just the three of us because we wanted to go over some more serious stuff, but also, do some funny things too. I've got a lot of stuff on Ricky. Few things on Joseph.
Ooh,
and then we got a whole page on me.
On Joseph, a whole page.
Yeah, so we'll go into some fun stuff. But first of all, right away, Ricky and I have some good ideas for the next season as far as the intro.
As the intro?
Yeah.
What do we got?
I'm thinking heavy rapper video
like
style.
Just like 90s rap or like
like
fucking Fish Islands and just like straight out of Compton.
I was thinking
Beastie Boys.
Yeah, I was
Beastie
thinking
Boys shit.
Okay, so for my segment, I wanted to be driving a boat, but it's actually being towed on the streets of Arcadia. And now I wanted you guys to be in the back. So that'll be 3 seconds of me. And then we'll have Ricky walk in, and we're gonna rent him a mink coat. There's a costume store next to my house. We'll get him a purple top hat, purple coat, cane, the whole 9.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll have Dana and Jen and everybody,
hanging on him.
4, yeah. And then for you, we weren't sure what you wanted to do or what we say.
No, I'm pretty sure you guys came up with ideas. I just want to know what they are.
Well, we had an idea for maybe Augie to have sunglasses on and maybe somehow throwing a gang sign of some sorts. I don't know how you feel about that.
We can definitely do that for sure.
So yeah,
look
forward to
What's up?
next season. No, but we had a couple things that I wanted to talk about that are a little bit more interesting or serious, just for us to talk to speak on, because some things, when we bring on new guests, we want to keep it kind of PC and stuff.
Yeah. And
there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and I'm not. So the first topic that I wanted to get into isn't necessarily about so we have this giant war going on, Israel, Palestine, all that stuff, and I'm not necessarily trying to get into the who's who or picking a side. But what I think is interesting is how many people, especially celebrities, will post something about it, picking a side. And
have they?
Yeah. So one of my favorite R&B singers, her name is Kiana Lede. I'm pretty sure she's from Mesa or Chandler, but she's got a bunch of really great songs. She's super talented, but she posted something pro one of the sides. I'm not going to say which, and her entire board was just you know what we're talking about,
completely lit up.
Yeah, lit up. And I'm wondering how many times people. So here's the thing. I spend a lot of time on political stuff. I spend 4 or 5 hours a day listening to this dumb shit, right?
Okay.
But it's interesting to me. I care about it. I think somebody once said politics is the last game for adults, right? So it's a game. It's sort of a. I don't know if that's the right terminology.
Game.
Correct, but what I see is happening is that a lot of people will. Pick a position, and it's to gain notoriety or to gain sympathy or whatever it may be, but have you guys seen any of that stuff in your life, or people?
I thought it was the opposite. People distancing themselves.
Well, I think that's
just because
there's two camps, right? So there's a lot of people that are whoa, hands off,
yeah.
That's what we're doing right now. I'm not asking you guys what do you guys think about it. I'm not gonna put you in that position, but there are people that are taking sides that are getting smoked on social media or news or whatever. And I think the reality is that I don't live there. You guys don't live there. I mean, we have an idea or maybe a position that maybe we would want to take mentally, but how do we really even know?
Right.
And then when you say I'll be neutral, well then you're you're
a piece of shit for being neutral.
Right. So how do you guys
just explain to me I'm a child. I don't understand that whole Gaza situation. So they have both ends, entry and exit points blocked off, destroyed. You can't go in or out, and you can't leave by boat, right? And you definitely can't go through the Israel side.
Okay, so the easiest way, the most dumbed down version I can come up with, and this makes the most sense to me, and I'm gonna get roasted for this, but it's very almost impossible to be Israeli or to be Jewish and live in these Muslim countries. But like, if you are a Muslim, you can live in Israel and hold parliament and like run a city and be a mayor and do all those things. 20% of their population is Muslim. So like, that's the big thing that I can't get past. Is like, I know there's been killings on both sides, bombings, rockets, children's have their heads lopped off, all the terrible things.
Yeah,
Right.
it's the
But,
footage
like,
is pretty bad.
The main fact
There's
is
footage.
There's footage, bro. It's not that.
right, and like
it's
the
horrible.
people who are posting it are the people that are doing it. It's
Got
not
it.
like, and so one of the big things that I've been hearing about is like how even when like the Nazis were losing the World War II, they started to like start trying to hide a lot of their atrocities because of because then they were going to get smoked.
Yeah.
But like that's not that way there. Like they're doing it like, and then everyone's posting it on TikTok and social medias and all these things, and it's like,
And that is the wildest shit ever. Like, why would you?
yeah.
Why would you post something like that? Like,
That's like the American Western way of thinking. Like, no matter how badly either one of you could like fuck me over, you like, take my girl, kill my mom, kill my sister. Like, there's no point that I could rationalize going and killing your son. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way. But like, that's not the mindset. Like, it's a different way of thinking, and like the tolerance for violence over there, I think, is just really, really high. Like, people are down to do whatever means necessary, and I don't know if it's justified or what. I'm not trying to get into that. I'm just saying, like, even if like the Nazis came through today and started killing everybody, neither of us would go and I don't know, bomb a hospital, kill
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
but I don't. How do you get to that point? Like, how do you get to that point where it's like, hey, like, and obviously,
it's like their belief system that
Yeah,
strong to where
it's-
they just don't give a fuck. Like, if you're,
Yeah,
if
it's
you're
just
on
their
the wrong
belief system
side-
is like, so pretty much it's just I'm putting that W on top of everything. Like, yo, I'm right, and I'm gonna prove that I'm right by doing everything I possibly fucking can. Doesn't matter if I fucking destroy so many lives on the way there.
but it's also fostered like at a young age. So like a lot of these kids,
they grow up like that.
not just growing up, but it's like in school and like they
Yeah,
have,
like you grow up, like they teach you this stuff.
there's cartoons. Like, I don't think you understand. Like,
I did not
I did
know.
not know that.
I did not
they
know
have
there was
straight
cartoons.
up cartoons that are like, hey, like, this is the enemy, and like we praise people that die for this cause, and like, you grow up thinking like this. You're a child. Like, they have 14, 15-year-olds with AK-47s. Like, there's a lot of stuff that is just
Isn't like-
bizarre.
It's like North Korea's like their like
Oh, yeah.
anthem is like fuck everybody.
Yeah.
And
Pretty much.
Is it?
Like,
Don't you have to save the
it is-
the picture of the if your house burns down?
you have to save a picture of it.
You have to have a picture of the dictator,
Oh.
and then if your house is burning down, you have to save that picture before anything else.
Really?
Yeah.
that's wild. I didn't know that.
Holy
Like
shit.
you have to save the picture before anything else. Like your kids, everything. You go grab the fucking picture first, or else they'll fucking like.
So what happened when that dude dies? Just somebody else moves in the
Like-
He has. You're
like
talking about Kim
family-
Jong Un.
yeah.
He has a sister, and she's probably the next
it
heir.
Kim Jong-yang?
She's kind of hot, actually.
Yang.
I like Korean chicks, but dude, she's
I like,
She's
fine.
smoking?
I like Asian chicks, period.
Yeah.
And then you could destroy a planet. So I mean,
Well, I mean, they don't really have like
Destroy a planet.
they don't have the resources to do anything. So it's the same. When people say like, I'm a big Second Amendment guy, and it's like, okay, well, you have a little rinky-dink pistol. What's that gonna do? Against an aircraft carrier? Okay, that's fine. I get that argument. However, Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, Vietnam, Korea, like all these times, people have had firearms to kick people out. Like, they've done it over time, and like with all the might of the crazy military. The thing with Korea is they don't have the resources. Like, we have fuel, we have lines of distribution, we have all these things to make all this stuff work. But
Yeah.
once those things stop working as they are in Korea, you might have one nuke, awesome, but like, do you have the systems to fire it? Do you have the systems to transport it, get it going? Like, there's so much that's involved, and once you start taking those things away, which is what Korea is, North Korea, they don't have fuel to put in their planes. They don't have mechanics. They don't have oil. They don't have these like necessary tools to fix or to provide like a strong military.
Just North and South Korea, just the concept is just wild to me.
Oh no, it's only been
yeah.
like 100 years. Like, like if South Korea is like they have the fastest internet in the world. It's the cheapest too, and like they have ton. Oh yeah, I think they pay like $10, $20 a month,
Gosh,
and they have like
6G and shit.
no, they have fiber. Everything's fiber. But,
Oh, is it?
Yeah, everything's fiber. So it's by far the fastest communication lines. They can do it though because it's a really small country. It's tough to do in America because it's so spread out. That's why people don't like talking about rail, and they're like, oh, let's get rail going. Well, okay, it's so much. Like it's so the distances are so far. That's the same with communications too. But in Korea, it's a tiny country, and you look at like something like Seoul, dude. Like that's a place that you would love to be in. I think.
Yeah, I would love to go to Seoul.
It's a massive city. They've
street food.
exploded in the last 50, 60 years. It's a good spot. But again, like we didn't give them this, but they've adopted Western ideals, and we all have done that too.
Yeah.
But going back to, the Gaza Strip, like, I just think that there's a lot of people they think differently, and it's not like on both sides, but it is so frightening because this is like the first step into like the next world war. I mean, we're talking about all of the Arab countries around Israel, because it's not just Israel. It's Egypt might get involved. Iran's funding a lot of this stuff. There's Lebanon, there's Saudi Arabia. All these people have interest in destroying this part of the world, and they happen to be allied with us.
Don't we have like the world's biggest like aircraft carrier just chilling out?
We have two of them.
Yeah, they're just posted.
Yeah, they're massive ships. They can destroy countries. Like
Gary was telling me, I was like, yeah, dude, I was counting the planes. There's like 50 planes on top. It's like, dude, that's not even. There's another level. They have planes underneath.
It. Yeah.
They got elevators. I think every carrier has around like 80 to 110 planes. But it's more about the payloads. I mean, they send out so much stuff to I'm talking about scorched earth, like making everything into glass type of stuff. Okay, anyways, that was like a heavy one, so we can go down to some easier stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's talk about the last podcast, Joseph.
What did I do about on the last podcast?
Yeah, we noticed.
Were you feeling yourself?
We
Did you have a
noticed
good hair
something.
day?
Yeah.
What'd you notice?
I don't know. Like the screen time was probably 80% you.
Oh no, actually, that was like I spoke to you that I got a memory card. It's because the main camera stopped recording right after we came back from break.
No, this is the
No, look at the edits. Look at it, and right after break, it's all chopped up.
Yeah, after the break, it's
Yeah,
chopped
because
up.
after the break, the main camera stopped recording because we didn't have that memory on the memory card.
I think you were just feeling yourself that day.
Yeah. Okay. No,
I think you're probably just having a good hair day.
I'm
You're
still
like, you know
very
what?
self-conscious about myself. But I didn't notice, so.
You didn't notice.
I didn't
You
notice.
were having a good hair day, by the way.
Was I?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I stared at you for 30 minutes straight. 30 minutes. Very invigorating.
That's hilarious.
So Ricky punched a guy.
What?
Yeah.
You actually got in a fight?
Yeah, he did.
Who with who? What happened?
I'm not going to say any names.
Yeah.
No, he's just being disrespectful, and that was the second day in a row. Just being disrespectful, man. And like I can only tolerate so much. So
Was it here?
it was here.
Oh shit.
I was sitting where
Do
you
I
are.
know him?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
fuck
sitting,
yes.
I was sitting where you are, and he was sitting like over there, and he kept talking shit. You know,
Talking shit.
You a
talking
bitch,
shit.
this and that, bitch ass this, bitch ass that. You ain't gonna do shit, blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, man. We're getting to the point where the words are pointless.
Did you land?
Yeah.
No.
So I got up. I walked around the guy that was sitting there, and I fucking rocked him in the face.
Yo, who was working that day?
I think it was
Gary.
Big Gary.
Gary and
Miss Beck.
and Becca.
Everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. I like grabbing him by the throat, dude. I wanted to.
You just blacked out and shit.
Yeah.
That shit happens.
I'm laying in bed and I get a call and it's like, think you need to come down here. And I'm like, okay, why? And he's like, Rick hit a guy. I'm like,
I'm on the way.
I'm like, the dub signals out. Like,
You're like, fuck.
And Dub pulls up. Well.
it's him and JP.
He's all
right
sitting
front.
outside, just sad and shit.
I wasn't sad. I was just like,
I think I was like, I rolled up with all the windows down. I was like, ding ding, and like round 2.
yeah, but it's somebody you know.
Somebody.
Wasn't
I
there
know.
almost another fight that night too? Like somebody came in and like it wasn't me. Oh, so, some girl was, and then some girl hit me like on
Like she just straight up.
in the shoulder.
Oh.
It wasn't a real thing, but
No, it wasn't a real
Ow.
thing. She was playing pool. She wanted him to play, and she hit him.
oh that
Oh, shit.
yeah, that one chick, yeah.
The patchouli.
I hate that. I don't know why.
Homie
people
got
do that.
86.
I mean,
I had a conversation with him the next
with him.
day. And
Oh,
I
so-
think he's gonna keep his.
Well, if I
keep
know him,
separate.
if I know him, then he's not getting 86. But as long as he had to talk to,
I mean, I don't think they're gonna have an interaction again. But
no, he won't say anything to me. His pride won't let him.
yeah, he just needs to take an L and stay away. So, anyways, you guys want to talk about Jada Pinkett Smith being like the worst human
oh
being
my
of all
god,
time?
bro.
Dude, I cannot believe Will, dude, like my guy. Like, and by the way, I have an argument for him being in the top 5
It's like,
rappers
dude,
of all time.
You're on Independence Day. Like what?
Dude, welcome to Earth, bitch. It was awesome.
Fuck, man.
Dude, you're Men in Black. Like, you're you're Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You've done so much.
Do you think that she
Big
has?
Willie style?
You think that she has shit on him? That's why she has something on him.
No, I just think that he's kind of like bitch made about it. Because I don't know.
It seems that
I don't
Dude,
know
it does
many-
seem like she has some shit on him. It's a lot to put up with.
there's no reason why he should still.
It's so much to put up with.
Yeah, but I can't imagine going on TV and then like having the world see you live cry about your wife cheating on you. Like
yeah,
I
have an
understand that
interview
happens.
with your wife about her cheating on you. Like
Right.
no fucking
in
way.
the red room or whatever they call that shit.
Fuck off. There's no way.
Her memes are amazing.
Oh,
I fucking
What are the
love
memes
the
you
memes.
see
about?
the Tupac one?
The sneaker one?
No.
No?
What is that about?
The sneaker one, like she's next to like Fat Joe, and she's holding some like forces, and they say TS on them, and she's like, "Oh my God, thank you so much for calling your shoes Tupac Shakur," and he's like, "It's Terror Squad."
Yeah.
It's Terror Squad.
Jada Shakur, Pinkett Smith. That was another one.
Dude, like, it's
Dude,
it's pretty savage.
Like she went on, she had some kind of interview. She went on. She said that they had been separated since 2016, or living separately since 2016.
She came out with a book. Or
Yeah,
like
she has a book too. And
Oh,
then she
really?
came on again and was
Oh.
like, "Oh, we're working on our marriage," blah blah blah. And I'm just like, "This bitch."
Dude, and it's like, we grew up watching this motherfucker. Like I'm sure we all know the theme song to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
not mad. I'm just
everyone's
disappointed.
disappointed.
I'm just disappointed.
I mean, there's got to be something like we were talking about earlier. Either she has something on him, or there's some other type of arrangement. I just don't know anyone that would put up with. I mean, this is extreme. Like
Extreme.
we've all known that. Like I've done terrible things where like gone back to the wrong person so many times, and it's like, well, yeah, she didn't take me on TV and like totally roast me in front of the entire country.
Yeah, just destroyed your
So
appearance.
like that's that, you know, but he's still putting up with this. Like I don't understand. Where does he draw the line? There has to be a line somewhere.
And then that slap was either staged or it was at the point where he had heard so much, whispers,
Dude, I
he's
think-
such a bitch, and he snapped.
I think it was just that snapping point. I don't think it was rehearsed.
I think that. Yeah,
I think
agree.
he fucking snapped.
'Cause, I mean, after a while, I mean, everyone's got.
I mean, come on, Rick, you snapped.
I did snap.
Exactly. Like,
I know, I get it.
and I'm guessing you didn't even fucking think about it. You were just like, you know what? I'm gonna sock the shit out of you.
Okay, so let's talk about snapping points.
I kept trying to tell him.
Like, so we know yours.
It's a very high. Like you have to do a lot to get me to that point, to where I'm like shaking and I can't
and like then you see red and like you're ready to.
Yeah, dude, it's the same thing with me. You have to do so much. You know that I've chilled a lot. I've been a lot. I'm actually a very chill person. But once I'm in that fucking zone, oh my god, bro, it's like.
I don't think I've
Remember
ever,
last time?
Yeah, when you fractured your hand on the fucking booth.
Yeah, and then like some dude that I didn't even know was like staring me down, talking shit, and I turned around and I was like, "You fucking want something?" He's like, "Nah,
He's
bro."
like, "No."
His girl was like, "No, he doesn't."
Yeah, no, he does not.
They just turned right around and just like, "Can I get another drink?" And I was like, "Fuck, man, shit!" And snapping at everybody. I gotta relax.
I've seen you mad, but I haven't seen you like.
Explode.
Yeah,
I haven't seen you in
I've
the
seen
red.
you mad, but even when they took your wallet, you weren't mad. I think you were upset more than mad, because you did nothing. You were just like, I just want my wallet back. I just really would like, and I'm like, dude, you're so fucking relaxed. I would have, you know what I would have done, because
Yeah,
kind of did it.
Well, we had like a gang. There was a gang of like 10 of us out there, and I had all my old door guys with us too. So there was like, it was the 3 of us plus we had like 3 others.
That poor guy was trying to leave. He's like, I need to get in my driver's side, and I was like,
Yeah, you're like, no.
you're gonna stand next to me, and I'm gonna get in your driver's side. You're not
And
fucking
then, and then
leaving.
my wallet was in the.
In the door?
In
Yeah.
the door panel.
I was like, there you go. Fuck you, bro.
And then there was no cash in there. I had like 800 in cash.
Yeah.
And
Didn't
then
you only...
you made him empty his pockets, and he pulled out a wad, and there was like $2 bills, which I always
That's
have.
my cash.
I'm like, dude, that's my money. Like that is my money. I know it is.
Dude, that straight up was like, yo, run that
I
shit.
forgot all about that.
I was like, flip those fucking pockets inside out. And he's just like, what about all my shit? I was like, I don't give a fuck about your shit.
He does it like
And then
right
above
under.
2 cameras.
Yeah, we watched the entire thing.
And then his dumbass
Comes back.
goes next door.
Goes to Zips, yeah.
What an idiot.
And then you didn't get 200 of that back, huh? You got a few hundred. Like, I know you didn't get the complete
Full
amount.
amount. I can't remember. I think he went in there and spent some money at
Yeah,
Zips.
he went in there and
Whatever.
spent some money, did his thing.
Sitting there
But
like buying shots of Patron for everybody.
I think
1942.
Some shit like that, because he didn't get a couple hundred back or some shit.
That's
I think I
some-
just try to like match the like the level of what's happening.
Nah.
And well,
How
I,
did that not take you to the extreme?
That would have took me to the fucking
I
extreme.
mean, I didn't think that he was going to like stab any of us or But there
That
was a time.
There was easy 10 of us.
There was a time where
Uh-oh.
there's 2 times that I would like to talk about, and one of them involves
Someone we know.
yeah. We'll just say his initials. This is the most gangster thing I've ever seen. I was out back with Frank V, and this was maybe like 7 years ago, and this girl comes out. She's drinking a drink outside, and he's like, "Hey, you got to go inside," and she's like, "Fuck you," and he's like, "Fuck
Oh.
me." He's like, "You bring your drink inside, or I'm kicking you out." And she's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he's like, "I'm the fucking owner." Grabs her beer, dumps it, and then throws it in like the trash. And she was like about to cry. I was like that's the
Gangsta
kind of level
shit.
that I would like to aspire to.
Dude, the day that I blew the cocaine off the table,
Yes,
the
like that's
best day
like that.
ever.
That is the
I
most gangster.
I want
shit.
people to tell that story when I
Like
die.
fighting is neat, but like it's not as cool as the cocaine blowing. Or like one time there was some kid took a gun out and shot it in the air a
Yeah.
few times, and
I remember that.
I don't know who it was. It was probably maybe JP or maybe it was Frank V again. But he was just like, "Go home. No one cares. Leave."
No one cares.
I was just like, yo, like. I just like mental shit. I think that's more interesting to me.
And I actually remember that day because I was here.
Yeah, and we found the shell casing.
Yeah, JP was like, "Yo, some dude just shot it outside."
I
He was
forgot
like,
about the cocaine incident.
"Dude, that guy was like, fuck you, I know the owner," and I was like, "Yeah, me too, bro. We're not dealing with this shit."
Just audacity.
And then he's just
to
like-
do it like in plain sight.
I was like-
on the table.
I was like, and I still cut him some slack. I was like, "Look, listen, I'll let you pick it up, put it away, let you do your thing." And he's like, "I'll do it when I do it." And I was like, "Let me fucking do it for you." I just took a fucking deep breath and just blew it all over his face. And he was, I think I made him look like a fool because he was around like 4 or 5 chicks and they were all just like about it. And then I was like, "What are you going to do about it now?" I was like, "Now you fucking get up and leave." every single one of those girls got up and fucking walked right out. And then I guess it wasn't his.
Yeah, I was about to say it wasn't even his.
So he stuck around all night, and he wanted to tell me something. I guess when the bar shut down, because I remember that night, and he was like outside. And then I remember that someone walked. I think it was you that someone walked outside, and someone was yelling at him. He was like, "Do you know how many fucking how much money that was, and all this and all that?" And he's like, "You need to fucking pay that back."
Shit.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah, I love it.
So he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna talk to the guy. I'm gonna talk to the guy that did it." And I remember when we all left together, and he was just out there, and he was like, and he just looked at me and did not say a fucking word. He just got in his car, bro, and fucking left. And I was like, "This isn't. You can't do that shit, bro. Like, I don't need to fight you, but I'll damn sure make you look like a fucking fool."
Like, dude, like you can't. It's a public fucking place. Like, come on, stop it.
Even like the weed stuff, like I get that it's legal, but like people don't. It pisses some people off. Like, go out front, go out back, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to be out in the world.
You don't need to be
this.
blowing it in everybody's face just because it's legal and
Well,
shit.
you don't need to be hotboxing either.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're not in high school. I just feel like it's. I used to do that with the light up subs, like with my boy Mike.
Dude, like when I used to smoke, like my biggest fear was like, man, is everybody? Do they know I'm high? Can they smell it?
Oh yeah.
But
Everyone
there's
knows
some
you're
people
high.
that just like
Everybody knows you're high.
hotbox it and don't give a fuck.
Nah.
They
nah.
like they wear like a badge of honor. Just want to walk around smelling like weed.
Oh, bro, I picked up some of our people one night from. I can't even get into it, but like one of the girls just lights up a fucking roach in the back, and I'm like,
Dude, yo.
I'm like,
hold
yo.
on. What are your rules about that?
In my own
like,
car?
Drugs, whatever.
Well, she
in your
asked
car.
him. She goes, "Do you mind if I light up?" And he thought that
Like
she
a
was talking
cigarette.
about a cigarette.
I'm
He's
like, you
"Yeah,
want to
don't
smoke a
give a
cig? I don't
fuck."
care. Yeah. But then it was just a straight up.
In Old
Blunt?
Town.
Yeah, so I'm rolling through Old Town. I'm blaring country as I do. Windows are down. You know,
In Old Town at night.
firearm in the car.
On the weekend.
Oh god.
It's like, dude, there's too much going on. Like, you can't. If I was,
Did you say put it out, or what'd you do,
I just obeyed the law as best I could and drove safely to here.
dude? I'm a fucking dick about it. As soon as someone tries it, I'm like,
No,
throw
put-
that shit out the window.
Put that shit the fuck out.
They're like, what? And I'm like, you put it
out.
out. For me, I'm like, launch that shit. You're about to lose all that money.
Fuck that.
No remorse from my end.
I ain't going to jail for nobody.
So we got these posters in the mail from FedEx, and usually the posters are like, you know, UFC or Mayweather's fighting whoever, and we can put them up, or to promote the fights that we're getting now. But like, I got these posters for a slapping thing.
Oh my! You guys are fucking having that?
I don't know, Frank V. If you're out here, we should not be spending money on this. I don't want to watch
That's
people
a
slap
whole.
each other.
And I've been not watching, but I've seen a lot of videos on it.
They're turning
it's
it
a
in-
sport.
Yeah,
Like,
but
how do you train for that?
I
You just
don't-
hit yourself in the head with a pole, with a metal pole.
Have you seen the actual videos that are on
Yes,
Instagram?
dude, and they like-
their
People get
face
knocked
is
out.
like,
Just like-
yo.
yeah.
I'm like, for a slap?
No, there's no amount of money you can pay for me
I'd
to
rather
get hit.
I'd rather get clocked in the jaw by someone than get slapped multiple.
Open hand slap.
Open hand
hand
slap.
as hard as you can.
And they're taking like they get to do a full wind up. It's not like
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
not.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
fucking
straight up, like,
from,
And,
all the way
and then
back.
like they practice it too. They're like, all right.
from fucking Mississippi. Like,
Some guys like hurt their they get like Tommy John surgery because they fuck up their elbows and their rotator cuffs because they're slapping so hard.
Yeah, but it's a fucking sport now.
I know, but I don't care. I'm not
yeah.
No,
watching it.
I don't think anybody gives a shit.
Like, are there any other sports that you guys have seen that have been like way off, like topic, like out of pocket? Like,
For me, honestly, the main one's been boxing.
with the last fight,
I
yeah.
fucking hated it.
Yeah, I hated it too. No, but I'm talking about like weird sports. Like I saw one time like these guys were doing this ear pulling thing. So they take this wax.
ear pulling?
So they have a wax string.
Oh, the one right here? Where
No.
No? Okay, that's a different
So
one then.
it's like you and I were sitting together Indian style, face to face, and then I have a string.
It's crisscross applesauce.
Yeah. I have a string around my ear, on the back side of my ear, and then you'd actually be really good at this because you have really big ears. So the string goes around
Fuck
your
you.
ear and then goes to my ear, and then we both like lean back. And apparently it's extremely painful.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I've seen it, but
And and like the cartilage and everything just like gets crushed.
No.
And people are like straight like grown men are crying.
Well,
Like,
you have the
why?
string
it's
like
around
back
the
here.
back of your ear, and then you and I both push back, and whoever like gives up first.
I'm not.
loses.
I'm not doing that.
No, I'm just dead serious.
No,
like,
I've seen it. I'm not doing it.
You might
No.
be. You might be. The
I might be good
You-
at
you
it,
might
but
be.
undefeated champion.
dude,
can you imagine?
I would probably cry though.
I'll be your
Like
cut guy.
you-
Ricky will be your manager.
Well,
I'll go out
you're
on
just
that.
going like Vaseline the back of my ear.
Well, you don't want to Vaseline it because then the rope will slip off. You need something.
Like what? Just wax it? Just fucking hardcore? Just
Yeah,
wax?
you need like you know what football players put on their gloves. Stick them.
Stick them? Just.
Well, so
I'm pretty sure that's frowned upon in that sport.
the guy who won it last time was like a Romanian like psychopath, and he shows up in a suit, like in a like
Like a 3-piece suit.
like a 3-piece suit, and he had giant ears like you, and just
they're like-
smokes all these kids, and he's just a straight stone cold savage. Like I'll have to send you the video, but it's
Wait,
kind
he
of
did the whole thing in a suit.
yeah. Just shows up in a 3-piece suit and murders everyone.
bleeding down to the neck.
bleeding down his neck, and then
White
they give him
shirt,
like a little
just-
tiny trophy, like, "Hey, dude, you won the ear pulling thing."
To this day, okay.
He won like $18, like to go through that.
I'll play dice for that. Fuck that.
He won $18.
He won $18.
He won 300 rupee.
Did you know that there's like a fucking like an Olympics for like stupid shit? Like who
Are you
can?
talking about the Special Olympics?
No.
Okay.
Well,
That's
wait.
What?
a little. I mean,
Well,
what?
I mean,
Yeah, you said the
it's
Special
harsh.
Olympics.
It's harsh. It's harsh.
I wasn't talking about that.
Well, you said okay.
I said
No.
stupid shit.
Okay.
And then you
You're
took
right.
it to the.
You're right. You're right.
the
right.
artards?
It's got-
Is that what you did?
It's got to stop somewhere.
Yeah.
It's got to stop.
No,
somewhere.
there's like an Olympics where like a guy runs with 2 trash cans behind him, dragging them, and whoever gets to the finish line obviously wins.
You're lying.
I swear to fucking God, dude.
Do they take it seriously?
They take it fucking serious.
I gotta see
the guy
it.
that won was like he was like a trash man in Australia. And he's just like, and like he started off at the back because nobody knows how to run with trash cans, but he
There's
does.
multiple runners.
There's multiple runners, dude. It's fucking funny.
Is it on like a track?
There's like
It's on a track.
was that on ESPN? Ocho.
I have no idea, but it's fucking funny.
Isn't it awesome how they made that an actual thing?
Yeah. Just like what? Just like Chive, right?
Kind of like that.
Kind of
yeah.
like that, but yeah.
Have you guys gotten hit with any of the ad blocking software on YouTube yet?
I don't.
No.
Me personally, I don't even mind the ads. I just wait till it says skip ads and I hit it. Like most of the time when I'm watching YouTube, I'm doing other things, so it's kind of like background noise. But you apparently
do any
have-
of you pay any monthly subscription to like
To
Netflix
YouTube?
and all that?
Amazon
Yeah.
for me. That's
Just
it.
it?
And
No,
HBO.
Netflix, Amazon, Disney Plus, Hulu, Paramount Plus.
So we're in like the $90 a month range for you.
So you're paying more
Then
than
if
like
you just had
than
cable.
if you just
No,
had cable.
If I had cable, I would pay more. I'm at around
And you have
60
internet too.
There's no way you're at 60.
Yeah, and I have internet too.
Yeah.
Shit.
So you're
Maybe
probably
I
in like
should
the
just
one.
get fucking cable then.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. I was like, yo,
Cable's
a
trash,
lot
though.
of fucking
Yeah,
people. don't-
but I'm so used to watching Netflix and no commercials.
Yeah.
Well, that's
spoiled.
why I'm asking about the YouTube thing, because I'm in my entire life I've never seen one ad on YouTube or anywhere on the internet, because I have all this like software that makes sure that I don't have to see any of this stuff. So I don't wait. I click on it, it loads. It's exactly what I want,
And it's free.
and it's free. But then they started cracking down on all this the ad blocking software, and I've had to like re-engineer my PC to, because I'm so used to it, just like you are with Netflix. Like imagine watching Netflix and seeing an ad every 10 minutes, like on
it
a
would-
normal
it would
TV.
piss me
I'd blow
off.
my brains out. I wouldn't do it anymore. Like I guess I just don't. I'm not entertained anymore, because it's so egregious. Like they want you to pay, I think it's like $16.99 just to have YouTube. Okay, fine. But then everyone has an ad in their video anyways.
Yeah.
So like we do the fake ad sponsors here, but like they have real Raid Shadow Legends. You have to sit through this bullshit.
Right.
And it's like I mean,
Have you guys
it's
been
a
hit
new-
with the ads that like they'll sneak them in there every once in a while? Once you're like, if you have a playlist going on, because at the shop we'll get a playlist going, and then like mid playlist they'll sneak in like a 40 fucking minute ad.
Yeah.
And you're like, bro,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear you talk about this guy. Fucking
I don't want to
play-
hear you talking about alopecia.
Like, dude, skip that shit. But yeah, I get what you mean. I don't know if I would pay for it on YouTube, honestly. I have Apple Music, so
they're trying to throw it like where I don't know, man. Like my stepdad, he has YouTube TV in San Diego.
Oh,
And,
he
like,
actually pays for it.
Yeah, he pays like $60 a month, and like there's 4 local channels. That's why he likes it, because he can watch like the San Diego, like Wake Up San Diego or whatever. Like it's
San
so dumb.
Diegans.
And they do the same stories every week. It's like,
Dude.
come on down to Mission Beach where the kids are hanging out, or come on down to
You should
downtown San Diego. Like it's the dumbest. Like who cares?
You
Right?
should tell him about Pluto TV.
Pluto.
Yeah. Have you ever seen it?
No.
It's got like hundreds of fucking. It's like cable, but it's like all the shit that we used to watch when we were kids, like actual MTV.
like Roxanne and shit.
Yeah, they'll have like Three's Company. They'll have like fucking.
They got Cheers?
You know, yep.
Oh,
fuck
cheers,
with
Fox,
Cheers.
bro.
They got
Old
air-
Seinfeld.
Yeah, they got everything. They got
Netflix
movies.
hasn't Seinfeld though.
They got movies, uncensored movies, not like, where shit's like all bleeped out and shit. And then they have news and they have sports and they even have like a music channel at the end. It's like the old school. It's just like DirecTV.
What's your
it
guys'
looks exactly like that.
What's your
but it's
guys'
free.
opinion on everything being fucking censored now?
I mean, you know me. I'm a big freedom of speech guy. Like it's honestly, this is gonna sound weird, but it's the number one liberal ideal that I still hold on to, even though the liberals don't hold on to that anymore. I think that it should all be okay, except for some things that are obviously. I don't think that you should be sexualizing like a child. Like that should not be
Right.
That's not an art form. I'm sorry.
No,
Like,
yeah, I completely understand, but
yeah, but like, I don't. Everyone knows when people bleep out a word. Everyone knows
Everybody
what
knows
they're
what the
saying.
word is.
Everybody knows. Even as a child, as a 5-year-old kid, you know what's up.
I think that we're slowly getting back to like the cancel culture is pretty much what
It has
gone.
eaten itself.
Yeah.
have you guys seen that new movie on Netflix called Old Dogs by Bill Burr?
No.
Oh, I've been wanting to watch that. It's
So,
out.
It's out. It came out like a couple days ago, and he completely like. It's directed by him.
Anything with Bill Burr in it.
He destroys that the entire censorship like point.
Well, I think you don't even have to look at like the ideals about it or the ideas. You just have to look at where like the audience is going. Like, why are people watching podcasts? Why are people going on YouTube watching these things? Like, you have a guy in a room who's just saying off the top what they want to say, and then you get, he's getting 10 million views, and then you have CNN, a giant studio, and they have 5 million views on primetime.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, dude. Like, people want this stuff. Like, Americans want to either hear the truth or hear like good opinions, but there's arguments about misinformation, or maybe you're saying the wrong thing that will get people potentially killed or whatever. But like, how do you know that? Like,
Yeah,
and
but-
then all of a sudden the conspiracy shit sometimes is true. Like, he wants to talk about the Grand Canyon today, which I think is ridiculous.
That would be awesome. Yo,
but it's because
Why
I
do you
haven't heard
think
you.
it's-
I've heard a lot of shit about it too.
See,
Yeah, so do you want to get into the Grand
Yeah,
Canyon
let's get
stuff?
into the Grand Canyon.
But just to finish
Yeah.
up on the last censorship thing,
I fucking hate it.
I hate it. Everyone
can't
hates
stand
it.
it.
And honestly, people aren't as dumb as they make it out to be. Like, they really think that everyone's retarded.
Like let's be honest. Even when I hold my tongue, everybody knows what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Even when I hold my tongue.
But anyways, Ricky's got this Grand Canyon thing that he wants to talk about, which
yeah,
is...
I don't understand why you don't believe it.
Well, I don't really know the theory that you're talking about.
in it's like 1908, Teddy Roosevelt wanted to close off the Grand Canyon for like mining and whatever the fuck.
But
everybody
wasn't
was
he the
doing.
one that did, like, national parks? Mm-hmm. He was, like, the main guy, president that started the national park system.
Yeah, so this guy named G.E. Kincaid took a boat down the Colorado River down to the Grand Canyon, and he's just looking for gold or whatever. So he sees like this discoloration in the sediment, So he keeps going. It's like 40 miles in at this point. So he gets out and he like explores around, and like behind this brush he finds these stairs. It's like hundreds of them that go straight up to like the top ledge of, Grand Canyon, whatever. So then he goes into this man-made cave opening, and then he walks in and he sees like all these rooms, and there's like this one room where there's just like a wall of mummies, and then there's like all this like Egyptian hieroglyphics on the wall. So then he contacts the Smithsonian, and he's like, hey, there's a lot of shit down here. I need a team to help me, excavate it all. And they're like, okay, so they got a team. They went down there.
The next, was it that one that they went, and then the next day he went missing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So he found all this stuff.
Is it still there, or did they get it out?
No, it's probably still there, but the Smithsonian has since put gates on all the entrances that they found, and they say that they're doing it for the safety of visitors, or for the preservation of bats, or something like that. Like if you call the Smithsonian right now, they will be like, no, we never worked with G.E. Kincaid. We never heard of him. And there's nothing down
Yeah,
at
like
the Grand Canyon.
they say they would never worked with him, and he went missing literally the next day.
And he went missing.
They never found. There was no record of where he went, what happened. It was never able to be found again.
And then nobody since then has
Nobody
gone down
will
there
say
and looked.
anything. Nobody will say a word.
You can go down there, but you can't go into any of the openings
entrances.
because they're all like gated off.
You can't. No one's tried to rip down the gates.
I don't know. Maybe they have, but like if anybody goes down there, like immediately there's like a black helicopter like flying over the fucking where you are.
Not gonna lie to you, I'd kind of be down to do it.
I'd be down to do it.
I'd be like, you know what? Let's go fuck with the government a little bit.
Yeah, You want to feel like getting disappeared?
Yeah, then who do you contact when you find all that stuff? Like you can't
I'll call you. Like,
I mean, it depends.
load it back.
If it's a shitload of gold, who do you contact? Nobody. Shut the fuck up. You take it little by little every fucking single time.
Yeah, but that's a real thing, man. I think they did him the same way they did Tesla.
Oh, yeah, Tesla, I believe in that one.
Yeah, because he had free energy, and the guy that was funding him was in charge of all the oil, and
It's like,
he's like, free energy?
you fucking with me now.
Oh, no.
The only one that I actually think is plausible is Epstein getting smoked in his jail cell.
Oh, no.
Oh,
he
what the?
definitely got killed.
How is that one not plausible? Yes.
Like that one is believable, I think, but
It's like, oh, you were asleep? Oh, the cameras were off?
you choked yourself kneeling. You were kneeling, and you leaned over.
So,
Like, you know how hard, you know how difficult it is?
I can imagine.
so your legs didn't work. Got it.
Well, I don't see that. Both cameras went off, and both guards fell asleep.
Fell
Yeah.
asleep.
Okay.
Okay.
Like we're getting a
All
little
right.
out of control. Also,
Right.
he has dirt on everyone.
Right.
The Prince of England.
And that
the
list
Clintons,
still
like,
has not come out yet.
It's yeah.
And Tom Hanks is
And
what,
where's
out of the
where's
country?
this girl, dude? Like where's
Oh,
she at?
she's in the wind.
That island is supposed to be like still under like high max security. Like if people
I don't understand why don't they just go to the island?
no, there's
Go to the house.
There's like people that have trying to go in there, and there's literally people
Why?
patrolling the
See?
fucking island.
So I mean that means that it's
There's obviously if they're patrolling a fucking empty ass island for a reason.
a lot deeper than people realize. Mm-hmm. A lot deeper.
I just don't understand like why everyone that's got to be why is pedophilia so like rampant and like I get like maybe it's like the super bad thing to do. You can do it as a celebrity or somebody very wealthy.
No, you can't do it at all.
Yeah, like that's
Well,
a
I
big
know that
no-no.
I know that it's a no-no, but what I'm asking is why does it happen?
Is it a thing? Like it's
'cause
just disgusting to even think about.
I date younger chicks, whatever, but like, dude, like at some like pre-puberty, like I don't understand how anyone could fucking why.
It's
Like if you could get away with it,
it has to be something like
what is
mentally
that? And
because-
so then people attribute it to like, okay, well, sometimes people say it's like pornography, where they're like, well, you start doing this, but then it's not exciting enough, so then you got to go to this, and then you got to go to this, and you gotta go to
it's
this.
like
I don't know
It's
how
like getting
true that
high,
is.
I guess.
Maybe, but that's kind of the correlation.
No, dude.
No.
But
That's gross.
still,
No.
it's like
That's gross.
It's disgusting.
That's gross.
even this is sound. I shouldn't be saying this, but like, like for me in my like sexual life, like I don't. I've been with girls who like have wanted to do like more extreme shit, and I'm just always like turned off by it. Like do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I understand.
And I'm not saying like
There's limits.
there's limits where it's like this isn't like sexually arousing to me anymore. You know, like
Have you seen like Take Me Home Tonight? Where they're in the bathroom and he's like, "Oh my God, stop, get out, get off!"
do you guys get what I'm saying though?
No,
Yeah. Yeah, we get
Or
what you're saying.
I have certain lines and certain things. I'm like, this is not.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
How do you feel about shaved versus non-shaved? Like, have you ever encountered at this day and age? It's 2023.
Ooh, Dubby, shaved or not shaved?
Help me! Help me!
And like
Next
we
question. Next question.
Oh,
Ooh, he doesn't have a preference,
Yeah,
ladies.
do you-
No
do you-
preference.
Do you guys know about the putting the lid on things? So like whenever Biden gets done with the press conferences, he's like, "We're gonna put a lid on it," and that just means like,
Let's move
fuck
on.
off, no more questions.
yeah.
I'm putting a lid on this one.
I'm sorry, I forgot your mom watches.
Yeah, my mom, she'll kill me. I fear her.
All right, is it break time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's do a quick little break.
All righty.
And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do some yes or no questions, and then maybe one or two more things.
All right, we'll be back.
Maybe one or two more.
All
Right.
right, we're back. Back to the Scorch Corner. We got a surprise guest today, Yasmin. She's coming out to help us out for the yes or no game. Before we get into that, we had a quick comment about Joseph has this idea where he thinks he compliments women in a certain type of way that's positive. And my thought on this is like you can't compliment on like physical attributes. Like
I didn't comment.
Yes, you can.
comment.
You can say your
I
hair
did not.
looks
I did
nice.
not comment on a physical
Correct.
attribute. I just said you look beautiful today.
well, what I'm saying, it has to be something
Any
done.
other day, you look like shit.
No, like they pick their color. Their
No,
hair,
no, and
their nails,
I understand
or, like,
that, but there you don't know what. So mentally, I feel like women go through a lot more shit than we do on the daily.
Are you simping right now?
No, I'm not. I'm not simping. I'm not simping. But
what it
I'm
sounds
saying
like.
because they get up, they get ready. They take. How long do you take to get ready? I'm sorry.
15 minutes.
No.
No, she has to do
if
her
I'm
eyebrows.
Getting,
she
if
has-
I'm getting full on ready, like,
Yeah.
like a Saturday night at work, it takes me about an hour and
Okay,
15.
so if she comes in here and nobody tells her she
Do I
fucking
do my
looks
hair and
beautiful,
everything?
Okay.
that shit fucks with her.
Can I
Does
be
it?
honest?
It doesn't,
It doesn't.
but it fucks with some people.
Okay.
I'm sure
I
it fucks with some people.
I'm not saying this to like shit on your idea, but I feel like
Well,
It sounds like she's
yeah,
shitting on your idea.
I'm not calling you a bitch,
I get ready.
but you're a bitch.
I get ready because I'm like, all right, I want to look good, feel good, and then like make some fucking money tonight. But it's not like
You're not doing-
if anyone gives me a compliment, I'm like, oh shit, thank you. Like he acknowledged it, but
There you go.
I'm
That's-
not like
It's that acknowledgement.
my shift is not like I'm gonna get a compliment tonight. If I don't, then there's something wrong.
No. What I meant, like, like if someone acknowledges it, it feels good.
But see, you
Yeah,
can't
it's
can't
nice.
acknowledge it and then say, yeah, I say that to.
Well, no,
Yeah,
obviously,
can we-
well,
can we just-
we're
no,
between friends
Joseph-
here, so that's why I did it.
Joseph compliments me when I walk in, and he's like, "Wow, you look beautiful today." He's like, "I tell every girl that to make them feel good." I'm like, "Oh, thanks. That was really nice and
I
personal."
do that to every
and
single
intimate.
The
girl.
sky is
So you-
blue.
No,
No,
Awesome.
actually, not every single girl, but I do it so that they can, they can feel good about themselves.
Sorry.
It's a lot of work, man.
All we're saying is don't follow it up with that. But
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, well, I never do. That's the first time I ever done it, and because we're friends.
Okay,
Okay.
we're doing the yes or no game. Last
On.
game of the day.
It's on.
It's on.
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 All right. Number one, D-backs. We go into the series, or what do you think? I'm a believer.
I don't think so.
I'm a believer.
I don't think so.
I'm the
I'm
only
a
one.
realist.
Dude, you
The Phillies are really good. I mean,
They are really good. That pitcher last night was insane.
yeah.
and you got to
He's
win
nasty.
2 in Philly.
It's gonna be tough, but
Philly's like a big sports.
Are you staying for
big
karaoke?
sports.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
as long as we get like Devin Booker out there filming with the 1999
That was
camera,
sick.
That was nice.
That was
was
super
sick.
dope. He was like,
That's
I'm
why
pretty sure he had
That's
like.
why he won.
Did he have like a fanny pack, just like
Why was he-
I
reloading
think he
tapes?
did have like a Lulu fanny.
Why
Reloading
was he dressed
tapes.
like a terrorist though? He's like,
Okay.
I don't know.
See, and you thought my comment was bad.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, do you guys think that Ricky can throw a punch?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna say yes.
Oh wait.
I think he can.
I'm-
My boy,
I'm saying
my
no.
boy proved me wrong.
He showed me the punch, like how he did it, and his hand was like,
Did his wrist like?
No.
Yeah, he
I did
did
not
that.
show you the punch.
yeah, you did. He had his hand like sideways. The thumb is supposed to be up, elbow's supposed to be out, and you gotta twist your hips.
The elbow was out.
No, I just.
But the thumb
I
wasn't
think-
up.
I think you slapped him.
The thumb is always
I
up.
think it was a slap.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Why would I put
feel
my-
like if he showed something afterwards, it's not gonna be as emotional and like.
Thank you.
You know.
Thank you, Yaz. Thank you.
She says it to every guy.
I say that to make him feel better.
All right. Does oh god, does Dub have a black girl backup
Oh my god!
from last week?
I don't even know what
Thanks,
that
Kara.
means.
I don't think you do.
So Kara has this theory on me that like I'm always like dating all these girls, but really I just need to be dating like you know,
But you actually are
kind of, yeah, kind of.
No, I don't think you have a
Kind
backup.
of.
I don't think you have a black girl backup.
No.
I don't think so.
No, I
I'm
don't.
sorry.
I don't think it's like a thing, but
No, I think it's like a thing, right?
It's supposed to be a thing.
super embarrassed.
it just happens.
It's hot.
All right, last one. This is a tough one, but have you ever sent or received a DP?
Ooh, unwarranted, actually.
Unwarranted. You. What was yours? Yours was no.
Yeah, bro.
Mine's no. Yeah, I know the internet's very.
I was in
scary.
the adult
Everything's
industry
safe.
for a little bit.
Good lord, man.
Well, mine are like I've never asked for it, but I'll get random like people on Instagram that like it'll say accept this message and it's blurry, and then I'll click on it and it's like a big boner. I'm like, oh, hello, good morning, but that's about it.
Has it ever like?
Has that ever worked?
No, absolutely not.
You never been like, oh,
and
that's.
I don't. It's not photogenic.
What?
No,
Photogenic.
it's
They put two eyeballs on
it's
it.
utilitarian. Like it's
The
for
tip.
A filter, it's all
it's for getting around, man. It's like it's not.
some duck lips on it.
Yeah, it's not something that should be in pictures at all.
I recommend.
It should always be in the dark.
I know why you asked that, so it's
Yeah,
funny.
tight.
Yeah.
Glad that you know because they don't know.
Okay.
Ooh,
keep
what?
it on the hush.
What don't we
cannot
know?
say it.
Don't
sent
beat
a D-
around the bush.
You sent a
Say it.
DP?
I said no, dude. Like my sign
It
was
has-
said it's an
Oh.
on.
If you know, you
Or
know.
no. But you guys don't know. I know.
Uh-oh.
I know. And no, Mom, I have
Okay.
not done any of that filth material. I
Filth.
promise you.
I'm a good boy.
I'm a good boy. Why you say that, bro? That feels that poop.
Okay, well, I think it's been a great episode. Anything else you guys want to go over?
Sheesh. No.
You want to do a fake sponsor today?
Yeah, I do. Wait, we didn't do the secret question.
That was the secret question.
That was the secret
No, was
question.
it?
Yeah.
Yes, you look fantastic today, by the way.
I'm waiting. You don't? Is that what you just said?
No, that's not what I said. No.
Oh, I thought he said you don't.
I was like, you can't do it again. Like,
That was
Thank
part of
you
the joke.
guys.
okay.
All right.
Be aware.
So what
Beware.
are the
Be aware.
Be aware.
customer service at its
Smash
best?
that like button.
Yep.
Just smash the
you-
like
you're
button.
You're finally caving in.
I wasn't saying yep to you. I was saying
Oh.
yep to Joseph.
All right.
Not everything's about you.
So
that's-
what's a fake sponsor?
uBlock Origin. If you guys want to watch YouTube without ads, download it and clear your cache on it,
And it's free.
and it's free.
I have a question. Why haven't we never done like the bar as a fake sponsor?
Well, we're gonna film an episode there, which you don't know
Ooh.
about.
No, I meant like this bar. Like you never said like, yo, sponsors Dilly Dally.
I mean, they see the sign. Like it's
It's
already.
assumed.
All right, I'll just go fuck myself.
Okay. You know, Joseph, you look really cute today.
You look
Thank you.
You look great today.
Thank you, I
You have a
appreciate that.
fantastic hair
I
day.
ironed the shirt and then
Is that
I did
Stone
my hair.
Creek you have on?
It is.
Have you been there?
Damn.
No.
What are the membership rates there?
Name 3 songs. You know when
Alright.
people
Thank
are
you guys.
injured.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, y'all. Have a great day.
Gas coming in.
Wanna let you
firing
know.
for the last
No,
15
man.
minutes.
Shit. Don't invite her again.
Jeez. What was your fault for giving her that?